Word to your mother. My name's Steve and this is Frags to Riches, and today I'm doing a different type of review. I'm giving you my top 5 affordable fragrances for work. So they're not going to be in any particular order, and I've got a few honourable mentions. But the few key things to remember with this list is this is not seasonal, so it's not top 5 for winter, not top 5 for summer. This is all things considered. So I've got fragrances that are more suited to winter, more suited for the whole year, and some for summer as well. So there's a nice mix. I've tried to consider everything. And also, obviously people's work and jobs vary, so not every fragrance is going to suit every work environment. I normally go to work in like a shirt and chinos, so I'm seeing customers and clients. A lot of what I'm going to show you will be perfectly suitable for people that go to work in a suit, shirt and tie. And I've tried to consider some people that just do more physical manual labour type stuff as well. So there's a bit of a mix, as this is why they're not in any particular order as such. But these are the sort of top 5 versatile work fragrances. So that's the preamble. Let's get into it. Right, honourable mentions. First honourable mention is Shades Blue by Amarth. Now, you've got to remember this is an affordable list, so this is an affordable version of Bleu de Chanel. What more do you need to know? Everybody knows how safe and solid Bleu de Chanel is. It's clean, it's fresh. Personally, it's not the most exciting fragrance in the world, but you can't go wrong with it. You can apply it to pretty much any time of year, any situation. People do like it, so it's a great solid fragrance for work. And Amarth Shades Blue is a really good clone of it, and it's really affordable. I picked this up for £17. So for £17 you can smell like Bleu de Chanel. So you can't really go wrong with that. Personally, the opening of this isn't bad. It's not pungent. It's not like Tag Him. It's just not great. I find the opening a bit generic. But on the dry down, it's lovely. And it smells like Bleu de Chanel. So you can't really go wrong. The reason it's not made the list is what I didn't want to do for this top 5 affordable fragrances for work. I didn't just want to do a bunch of clones, because that's sort of cheating. Just getting a really nice expensive fragrance and finding a clone as a cheaper version. For me, that's a little bit of a cheat. So that's why I'm sticking this in an honourable mention, because if you want Bleu de Chanel at an affordable price, get this, and it's a great fragrance for work. That's honourable mention number 1. The second honourable mention is Davidoff Cool Water. As you can see, I've used a shitload of this. This became a bit of a dumb reach for work for me, and I did go through it a lot. The reason I stopped wearing it is because I basically used it so much I got a bit sick of it. And also one time somebody did ask me, are you wearing Cool Water? Which for me, I didn't like, because I want to be a bit different. I don't want it to be too recognisable. But this is a cracking, fresh fragrance for work. I think most people know this fragrance, so I don't have to go too much into it. Not surprisingly, it's aqua, fresh aqua, but it's got some versatility. You could wear this spring, summer, yes, but you could probably get away wearing it most of the year, as long as you were sort of considerate and went easy on the trigger. Do go easy on the trigger on this, because if you do wear too much, it's a strong performer. It projects well. And that's probably where I went wrong when it got recognised. I was just wearing too much. So if you keep it a bit more subtle, don't spray too much. It's a lovely, clean, fresh, manly fragrance for work. And that's what you want, really. So this is suitable for most people. It doesn't matter if you work in an office or you're lifting bricks. This is a nice, clean, fresh, manly fragrance for work. So second honourable mention, Davidoff Cool Water. Third honourable mention goes to Milton Lloyd Top Gun 2. So this is a clone of Boss Bottled. What more do you need to know? It's a lovely, manly, just really nice smell. I really like this. I just think this is solid. You can't really go wrong with this fragrance. The reason this is an honourable mention, because again, as I mentioned, this is a clone, and for me putting a clone in a top 5 affordable fragrance list is cheating. But I think this is worth mentioning because you can pick this up for about less than £10, about £5. And it smells good, it performs well, you get decent projection, it will last you into the afternoon. But why I sort of particularly wanted to give it a mention is because of the bottle. This is actually like an aerosol. So if I keep holding this, it will keep spraying. But this bottle is so small, compact and solid, it's great to throw in your work bag, in your gym bag, leave it in your car, or leave it in your drawer at work because you haven't got to worry about it getting broken or nicked because it's not cost you anything. So this is why this is a great fragrance. So then if you leave it in your drawer at work, you can obviously then just top up as well. I mean, if you're a fan of Boss Bottled, you could put on the genuine Boss Bottled in the morning and then just top up with this in the afternoon. So that's why this is definitely worth an honourable mention. And if you're new to Milton Lloyd fragrances, this is your safest bet to buy to start with as a blind buy. Can't go wrong with this, they're so affordable. So even though I've got many more expensive ones, this is still worth an honourable mention. So honourable mention number 3, Top Gun 2 by Milton Lloyd Fragrances. The last of the honourable mentions is Amarth's Skin Couture Metallica. Those of you that watch the channel, you'll know that this is a recent purchase of mine. It's perfectly affordable. I got this for less than £20 and it's a clone of Dior Homme. Not Dior Homme Intense, in case that's what you're looking for. But this is a cracking smell. It's very prominent with iris, but there's other things going on in there. There's leather in the base, which kind of balances things out a bit. And you'll just get a nice, clean, fresh, manly smell. So this is mostly suited for the office. So if you work in shirt and tie, suits, chinos and shirt, that sort of thing in an office, this is really good for that. Less suited for anybody that works, again, doing manual labour, lifting things, etc. Because this is just, with the iris, it's kind of a bit more of a floral, powdery kind of vibe, which is probably more suited to an office where you don't want to offend anybody. With those powdery type notes, so when something does have iris in it, such as this, or violet, or lavender, do be careful not to overspray because they can be a bit overpowering, a bit choking, a bit cloying, particularly in an office environment. This is not too bad. It's very, the iris is prominent, but it's not so heavy. I've not had to worry too much about overspraying this one actually, because it's not so in your face and powerful. So it's subtle with it, so this is why it's great office-based smell. So yeah, number 4, Skin Couture Metallica from Amarth. Right, let's get onto the list proper. So number 5 on the top 5 affordable fragrances for work is Roberto Cavalli Uomo. So again, I've done a full review of this on my channel, so it's worth kind of checking that out. But similar to Amarth's Skin Couture Metallica that I just mentioned, this is a powdery, sort of clean, fresh, powdery type scent. It's quite heavy in the violet, and it's got lavender in there as well. But what's nice is it's got honey in there, which kind of balances it out and gives it it's just a little bit of sweetness, which is quite nice. But do go easy on the trigger with this. I've just sprayed some of this and it's really nice, but you've got to go easy on the trigger because this is really quite heavy on the violet. So I found that you just need like 2 sprays tops, and it will just give you that clean, fresh, floral, kind of powdery smell for work. So again, great for an office type environment, suit, tie, shirt, chinos, that sort of thing. But just go easy on the trigger, otherwise all you'll get is violet, and then you'll just smell like your gran or someone like that. So as long as you go easy and you respect it, this is, I really like this as long as you go easy. The last time I wore this, I'd been wearing some other fragrances where I'd been sort of more trigger happy, and I come to wear this and I went a bit overboard, and I was gutted because I just smelt of violet. But if you watch my full review of this, if you go easy, you just wear a couple of sprays. This is really nice. It's really sort of floral, sweet, but kind of not so much so, and so it just gives you that nice, clean, fresh vibe for work. I've not worn this for a while actually. It's now making me want to wear it. So yeah, number 5 on the affordable fragrances for work is Roberto Cavalli Uomo. You can get this for less than £30. I think I paid about £26 for the full 100ml. So very affordable. And this will give you this similar sort of vibe and same sort of end result basically as Dior Homme or something like Prada L'Homme as well. It will just give you that lovely, clean, luxury, fresh smell for work. So great for an office. Number 4 on the top 5 affordable fragrances for work is Burberry Brit Rhythm Intense. Again, I've done a full review of this. I did a first impressions and a full review, and you can see from my full review how much I enjoy wearing this fragrance. It's just, I was really surprised by this. I wouldn't recommend a blind buy because if you read other reviews and things, this seems to be surprisingly polarising. Some people love it, some people less so. I just really enjoy it. It's not the best fragrance in the world. As I mentioned in my full review, it's got a lot going on. There were 3 people involved in its creation, so it is a bit of a sort of committee fragrance. So there is some spice to it, there's some powderiness to it, there's some freshness to it. It's quite a lot, but it works for me. And the end result is this, just a solid, sort of fresh, clean. I know I keep saying that, but that's what you look for work. But it's also got some spice to it and some just a nice kick that gives it this sort of manly kind of smell, this manly sort of quite strong. You can imagine a confident man wearing this to work. So for me, this is some versatility in the list because I think you can wear this in the office, which I have done. I've met clients wearing this, and I think you could wear this doing manual labour or customer service or any other type jobs. Because it just comes across as you just get that clean freshness that we all look for work, but with the spice in there and as well as the powderiness, it gives it that sort of kick. And I just really enjoy this. It's a bit metallic, but I just really enjoy it. So I think this is just a solid dumb reach for work, and it doesn't matter almost what work you do. I think this is really versatile. Probably more suited in autumn and winter, but I think again if spring is doable, summer just go easy on the trigger maybe. That's all I would say. But again, great versatile fragrance for almost all work environments. So that's number 4, Burberry Brit Rhythm Intense. Number 3 on the top 5 affordable fragrances for work is Bulgari Man Extreme. Now you can get this for less than £30 in the UK. And so far we've had a sort of floral powdery vibe, we've had a sort of fresh spicy kind of kick with some sort of powderiness in there, and this is a freshie. So this is good for spring, summer, and the sort of person that will wear this would be, again, a very confident, self-assured, manly man, and it's not too strong or overpowering. You'll get some nice citrus in the top. That sort of fades relatively quickly and you'll get some cactus coming through, which is a little bit different, but it's not so weird and wonderful that it's going to be too polarising or cause anybody to choke to death. So this is a cracking scent. If in the right season, it offers some really good work versatility. It doesn't matter if you're, lifting things, building things, making things, serving customers or working in an office. This is just a really nice, fresh, manly smell, and you can easily get away with this for work. For less than £30, it's a cracking buy. So that's number 3 on the top 5 affordable fragrances for work. Number 2 on the top 5 fragrances, top 5 affordable fragrances for work is a classic. It is another one from the House of Burberry. It's Burberry Touch. I love this juice. I just really, really enjoy wearing it. For me, I just really enjoy this. I think this offers some versatility because it just gives, again, a bit like the Brit Rhythm Intense. There's a little bit of spice and stuff going on there, but it just gives this kind of clean, floral, powdery vibe that's just really pleasant smell. So if you don't wear too much, don't go too heavy, you shouldn't offend anybody. It's just a really nice, clean, lovely smell. So I think this is probably more suited to office type environments, but I think you can wear this pretty much, again, anywhere, customer service, manual labour. It's because it's kind of a bit more sort of clean and a softer kind of fragrance, probably less so for manual labour, but it's so nice you could easily get away with it. This offers some real versatility. Again, season-wise, I think this offers some versatility as long as you respect it and don't go too heavy. Probably autumn, winter is good. You could get away in spring, summer. Just be careful that you don't go too heavy on it. Some of the freshies would probably be better, but you could get away with that as long as you respected it. So this is just a clean, lovely smell. So that's why I'm recommending it, and you can get it for, I got 100ml for about £26. So really enjoy this then. So that's number 2 on the top 5 affordable fragrances for work, Burberry Touch. So we've got to number 1 on the top 5 affordable fragrances for work. And though these aren't in particular order, I think this is deserved to be near the top purely based on its versatility. It's a bit of an older one now. You might be surprised, but it is Unforgivable by Sean John. And as I say, I've put this in the list purely on its versatility and just how every time I wear this, I forget how nice it is. So you can get this in the US. This is cheap as chips, I think. In the UK, it's about £30. You'd have to probably get it from the US through Fragrance X. But I think why this is worth investing is because of its versatility. So though this is a great work fragrance, which I'll talk about in a mo, you could also wear this going out in the evenings, going to the bar, to the club, to the pub, meeting friends at the weekend. I mean, this could easily be a signature scent, I think, in my mind. But why I love it for work is it's just so nice and so versatile. It just opens up and that you get this quite a sort of fruity opening, but it's not cheesy or like overly sweet or anything like that. It's just quite a classy fruity smell. Yeah, I sort of get pineapple-y and but even though pineapple isn't one of the fruits that's in there, but in my mind when I smell it, that's the sort of fruit I get, is a kind of pineapple-y type fruity smell, even though pineapple isn't in it, I don't think. But you get that, and that does stay for the duration of the fragrance, and it will stay with it, but that does die down a little bit and it balances out, and there's sort of powdery florals kind of come through, and it just balances out to just give a really solid fragrance. I don't think hardly anybody's going to dislike this. It might not, drop panties or get loads of compliments, but you're not going to offend anybody. It's not going to be overpowering or polarising. As I say, you could wear this during work time. You could wear it then to the gym after work, meeting your friends after work in the bar. You could just wear that one fragrance all day, whatever you're doing after work, which is why I think it's brilliant. Again, based on the versatility, you could wear this in an office. You could do pretty much any job, customer service, librarian, manual labour. It just, that fruitiness stays with it, but then it just balances out into this lovely, clean, solid, fresh fragrance, which is just cracking. It's just, for the money, this is spot on, and just probably one of the most versatile fragrances I own, I think. And every time I wear it, I forget how good it is. So that is why I had to put this in the list. And though the list isn't in any particular order, this probably would be deserved to be near the top, if not at the top, for a work fragrance. So yeah, that's number 1 on the top 5 affordable fragrances for work, Sean John, Unforgivable. So that's the top 5 list for affordable fragrances for work. Thank you for watching. It's a longer video than what I normally do, so thank you if you've watched all the way through. I appreciate it. Hopefully this has helped and given you a few ideas. Do please like and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. I'd really appreciate that, and I appreciate the support, because I'm soon going to be giving doing my first giveaway, which I'm excited about. So do subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Thank you for watching. If you've got any recommendations for work fragrances, do comment below. Let me know what you wear for work. I'm always, because as a father and a husband, I don't get to go out and drop panties. So most of my fragrances are around the work genre. So if you've got anything that you'd recommend, or just feel free to tell me what you wear for work, I'd love to hear about it. Thank you for watching, and I really appreciate all the support. See you next time. Much love.